Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Xianning Huang and this is my Indie.com acting audition for Jessica Sherman, and I'll be playing both as Rita and Jonathan. The script was written by Brad Markowitz. I hope you enjoy. Jonathan? I thought that was you! Rita Spalding. Oh! Of course! From the show in Toronto! Sorry, my mind's just in a fog today. No worries. It's been a while. Yeah, a few years. Almost 7. 12 days short to be exact. Wow, now that's precise. I'm very lucky if I know what day it is, much less keep track of the years. So how are you? Great. Mind if I join you? Sure. So, how have you been, Jonathan? I can't complain. Things are good. Yes, I've heard. Big shows. Awards. I've been very fortunate. What about you? Working on anything exciting? Not at the moment. To tell you the truth, things have been kind of hard for me since Toronto. I'm sorry to hear that. I was up for a really great show after we worked together. My agent was sure I had it in the bag. But then I didn't get it. Sorry. I know how that goes. Not only that, but the job that I wanted went to someone who I know, who's not very good. Well, we've all been there. But the really weird thing was, when I tried to find out what happened, even my own people suddenly didn't want to talk about it. So I finally leaned on one of the younger agents. Do you know what it turned out to be? The studio made a couple of phone calls just to verify that I was a good hire. But then they talked to somebody who totally buried me. I mean, they said I was arrogant to the support staff, bad to the crew. My mind was just blown when I heard these things. I mean, that's not me, right? My mind was just totally blown when I heard these things. I mean, that's not me, right? No, of course not. Listen, I got a 3 o'clock in, and then it hit me. Those things that I was accused of, they were the exact same MO of one of my colleagues. I mean, somebody up the chain of command heard about these problems, but they got the wrong name, and they passed it on. I lose my job, and I get my reputation ruined because some jerk's too lazy to even bother checking the name. Probably not even intentional, but careless and totally destructive. To me. Look, I'm really sorry to hear about that, Rita, but I really do have to go. Of course, you're busy. But there's one thing that might interest you, though. I found out who that person was who said those things. It was you! Jonathan. Wait a minute, I never talked to anyone about you. Actually, you did, and you don't even remember. That's just how it was with an important busy guy like you. But do you know how I know it was a little less than 7 years ago? Because 7 years is the statute of limitations. You've been served, buddy, for defamation. I could have had my lawyer do it, but I wanted you to hear it straight from me. What a concept, huh? Have a good meeting. I'll see you in court. The studio made a couple of phone calls just to verify that I was a good hire. But then they talked to somebody who totally buried me. I mean, they said I was arrogant to the support staff, bad to the crew. I was just blown when I heard these things. I mean, That's not me, right? My mind was just blown when I heard these things. I mean, that's not me, right? So the studio made a The studio made a couple of phone calls just to verify that I was a good hire. But then they talked to somebody who totally buried me. I mean, they said I was arrogant to the support staff, bad to the crew, but the really weird thing was, when I tried to find out what happened, sorry, I just can't do this. But the really weird thing was, when I tried to find out what happened, alright, I can do this. It's time to reenact The Legend of Zelda in cheesy first-person form. Ha!